Wakanda forever! Hey YouTube, I'm Corey Donato.
And I'm Callum Donato.
And this is Donato Brothers Movie
Reviews.
Reviews. And we recently saw Black Panther, and it was
Awesome.
pretty awesome. Yeah, I loved it. Like, it's such a great film. It starred, I have a list down here, of course, Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther.
Who you may know from Get On Up.
Get On Up, 42.
James Brown, 42 is Jackie Robinson, my personal favorite movie.
Thurgood Marshall and Marshall. He's had a really good like he's been in like tons of good films.
All about like historic black figures that have done like fantastic things.
Which is cool because he plays like a historic black superhero because Black Panther was the first
black superhero. Not the first superhero, first black superhero.
That's what I meant to say. We have Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger,
which was fantastic.
You would know from the movie Creed, but you would also know from Fan Four Stick. We'll forget about that. You have Daniel Kaluuya as W'Kabi, who he was in the Get Out, and he is also in an episode of Black Mirror.
Yeah.
We have Lupita Nyong'o. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if you're watching this, Lupita. I don't know if she'll watch this or not. As Nakia, which is like Black Panther's love interest.
Yeah, and she plays Maz in The Force Awakens.
You also have Danas Gurira. Denai Gurira. Like I said, I hope I'm not butchering these names. As Okuye,
which was like one of the Black Panther's like guards,
and she was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You have Martin Freeman as Everett K. Ross,
who's like a CIA agent who comes to Wakanda.
Yeah, he's coming back, of course, he was in Civil War. You have Letitia Wright as Shuri,
who's Black Panther's 16-year-old sister, who's the smartest character in the MCU.
Yeah, extremely smart. Yeah. She creates all like Black Panther's suit,
all the technology
in Wakanda.
Yeah, it's pretty fantastic.
You have Angela Bassett as Black Panther's mother. You have Forrest Whitaker as
Zuri.
He's like the shaman kind of.
Yeah,
Wakanda.
He was a friend of like his father, Black Panther's father.
And then you have Andy Serkis as Claw, who is reprising his role from Age of Ultron.
Who got his hand cut off and then got it replaced with the signature robotic hand.
Robotic hand that shoots like freaking laser beams.
Yeah. Who in the comics killed Black Panther's father, if I'm correct, on a poaching mission, wasn't it? He was poaching stuff because he was like a hunter originally.
But yeah, this film is excellent. It was directed by Ryan Coogler, same director who directed Creed. Yeah. Which Creed is also a great film. If you haven't seen that film, I definitely go see it. It's just a great film all together. Yeah. This film, Colin, like what do you what's like the main story of this film?
Well, I don't know. It's kind of like almost like a coming of age story for Black Panther, showing how he's evolved from Civil War and the death of his father.
Yeah, it takes place literally right after Civil War.
Because you see him like jump down and see the news that his father just died. And it's kind of like him becoming king and his journey to leading Wakanda.
And of course, Michael B. Jordan, who plays the villain Killmonger, he is just such a great villain.
Yeah, he's probably one of the greatest Marvel villains.
Besides Loki.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we haven't had a great Marvel film since Marvel villain since Loki. Yeah. All of them just seem like I'm evil, like I'm gonna do bad things.
Yeah, and they all have like extraordinary powers and are all like aliens or gods or something. Killmonger's just a regular human.
He's just a regular guy, but he also like what he believes in is something like, oh, I agree with it. Like when I was watching the film, I was like, hey, I agree with what you're saying. But it's just doing it in the wrong way. Yeah, you're doing it the wrong way. It's kind of like with Professor X and Magneto.
Yeah, that's very similar with like that. Mm-hmm. Like it almost reminds you of like Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X, like Black Panther.
Oh yeah. Another great thing in this film is the of course the score and then the soundtrack, which
is
came
done
out
by Kendrick Lamar, which is fantastic. Only 3 of the songs were actually included in the movie, which was kind of stupid. I mean, I guess they can't include all the songs, and it's like really hardcore rap stuff. But it was a great soundtrack.
Yeah, my favorite song in it was "Pray for Me" by The Weeknd and Kendrick Lamar.
Mine was "All the Stars," which was by Kendrick Lamar, and I forget the other person's name.
Yeah. This, like, I love the way the Black Panther's suit looked in this film. Like, I love the, like, of course, when you would hit him, like, the energy would build.
Yeah,
like,
the kinetic energy.
Kinetic energy would build up, and he could, like, release the energy.
Yeah.
It was so cool. Of course, but I also really loved the original suit, though, too.
I'm gonna see the Golden Jaguar suit.
I just love
which Killmonger takes.
I love what was it in the film, like, I never freeze, and he puts the helmet on.
He ends up freezing.
Yeah, he does end up freezing. It's definitely it's one of the milestones from the Marvel films.
It stands out from the rest.
It really does.
It's very different. It's almost like, I guess you could say, like the James Bond movie of the Marvel franchise, because he's kind of like a spy.
You could say that you could say that this film, like, you could even, like, take it out of the MCU and it could be a standalone film.
Yeah, because none of it has to do with the MCU except an end credit scene, which won't spoil it for you.
By the way, there's 2 end credit scenes.
As usual now.
Yeah, that's usual now for Marvel films.
The second one you can probably guess if you've seen Civil War.
Yeah, what I really loved about this film is that we finally, after, like, we haven't had a black superhero film since Hancock with Will Smith.
Oh, I was thinking Blade with Wesley Snipes.
Well, someone corrected me actually with that because Hancock came right after. Hancock came out like in the early 2000s. Late 2000s. Hancock came out.
But we have had shows like Luke Cage and now Black Lightning.
What I really like, that's what I was getting to. I was getting to, like, I'm really glad that now we have superhero films that are coming out and superhero shows. We have, of course, Black Panther that came out right now. We have Luke Cage. We have Black Lightning. I'm glad that black superheroes are finally getting the recognition that they deserve.
These, like, young children, like same thing with Wonder Woman, like girls, and like with Black Panther, like young black kids can look up to Black Panther. They have someone to look up to that looks like them.
Because I looked up to, I loved Static Shock growing up, and that was a black superhero show that was on back in the early 2000s. It was a superhero with electric powers. Maybe one day we'll do an episode about a whole bunch of black superheroes. But he was one of my favorite black superheroes. Yours is what, the Falcon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's my all-time favorite superhero?
But getting back to the movie, yeah, it's just the movie, because some people think, oh, it's not a movement. It's not, like, it's just a movie. It's not a movement. Well, it is kind of a movement because, yeah, we're finally getting, like I said, black superheroes are finally getting the recognition that they deserve, and we've, like, all you see is, like, in superheroes is mainly white people. You don't see black people. And if you don't know, if you're not personal friends with me and Colin, we do come from an interracial family. Our dad's black and our mom's white. So we do pride ourselves on our black heritage. I all around just loved this film, and I just loved what it's brought to black people. I just love what it's done, and it just shows how proud we are to be black people, and to love the color of our skin, and for other people to just I love that now, like you said, that little kids can finally just see themselves on the big screen instead of just seeing people that don't look like them. There was this clip on on Facebook I saw, is someone, I guess it was like the parent of the children, but these 2 little black boys are going up to the poster of Black Panther, and they're pointing out, like, oh, I'm this one. Like, I just love it. It's such a great moment when you see something like that. It was just so great. I love
almost like a world-changing movie.
Just like Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was a world-changing.
It's changing, like, the movie business. You don't see like Patty Jenkins was like a huge, like, not very big woman director. Now she might get huge because of Wonder Woman. Now with Black Panther, huge black character
and a black director. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so great, and it had mostly just a whole black cast except for like 2
people.
2 Tolkien.
Black guys.
No,
white guys.
No, not black guys. Tolkien white characters, which it's funny because Andy Serkis played
Lord of the Rings reference.
Gollum in Lord of the Rings,
and Martin Freeman played Bilbo Baggins
in the Hobbit films.
Yeah, who are both Tolkien characters.
But yeah, it's just such a great film, guys. I mean, I give it a 10 out of 10. What do you give it?
9.5.
9 point. I knew I was like, you're really gonna go there. I mean, but the thing is, I've done that with movies though too. But I give it a solid 10
little problems with it. But
yeah, what were your problems?
No, they're kind of like spoilers. So.
Yeah, I guess we can't really give those away. No spoilers on this review this time. But like I said, all in all, it was a great film. Excellent film. I love that we are able. It's a film that it just enables us to embrace our black heritage, which we weren't already embracing it, but embracing it even more so.
And finally, again, something I really liked was just a human villain, because as we've seen, Thor Ragnarok, God. What was before Thor Ragnarok? I can't even remember.
Well, we had Hela.
But that was and then Thor Ragnarok.
And then what was it? The god? What was his name? Like the god, like the demon, looking character.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about the guy that was in Thor Ragnarok, the big fiery dude. I forget what his name was. Surtur. Yeah,
and then all these other villains in like Ultron, not human, and Loki, not human. All these non-human. But we finally have like a human.
I think
villain.
Some of the best villains, because Winter Soldier was a really good. He was a villain. He was
a human.
Yeah, and he was a human.
I think some of the best villains are humans because they don't have like special abilities or anything. Well, Bucky does have special abilities.
With his metal arm.
Yeah.
But yeah, great film. 10 out of 10. Him a 9.5 out of 10. Now, one other thing I do want to say about the film is I want to say it out to those people that are hating on Black Panther. Because there's people there's this guy like Ben Shapiro who was like mad for black people being excited about Black Panther.
Doesn't make any sense.
And then it's and then there was people on Twitter, and you saw this. Mm-hmm. There are people, don't believe what you see on Twitter. There's people on Twitter posting fake posts that are saying people are getting hurt during Black Panther movies, and it's not true. They were proven wrong. If you look up about this, there you can see that the pictures are from different scenarios, from completely different things. So it's why? It seems like people just always this is why we can't have nice things, because
people like to ruin it.
Because ignorant people just like to try and ruin it for us. But you know what? I'm calling you guys out. Stop it. I could say some choice words right now, but I'm on my brother's channel, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, don't just let us enjoy the movie. Just let people like the movie. Don't be a jerk, okay? Just let people love Black Panther. Let people be excited for it. Ugh, man, it really gets on me. But it really gets to me. But yeah, like I said, Black Panther, great film. I would definitely go out and watch it. And if you're in the mood for a more black superhero stuff, I would recommend you watch Black Lightning, that's on the CW, and Luke Cage, which is on Netflix, and
which is pretty excellent.
Some other great black superhero films. Well, I have the three right here.
The Blade trilogy.
The Blade trilogy. The first and the second one are both good, but the third one's meh. Yeah. But Colin, our next review will probably be what?
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One.
Which is based off an awesome book
by Ernest Cline. Colin hasn't finished it yet, but I already read it, and Colin said it's already you're on
one of my favorite books.
You're already halfway through it, and you say it's one of your favorite books, and it's one of my favorite books. So I'm pretty freaking excited for it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it's great to be back. It's great to be back on Colin's channel, and I can't wait to do the review for Ready Player One. So, see you guys.
See you.